Oh, weird, guys. I just saw I got a call from Poland. Is this weird? Just now grab my phone and I have a call from Poland. Oh, I missed that. Actually, when we were over in Krakow, they there was really nice what can I think today? Chabad. Chabad is an outreach group which finds Jewish people wherever they are. The joke is kind of like if you're on the moon, you will find a Chabad to go to, which means you can be Jewish and you can be anywhere in the world, and you can find a place to, have the Shabbat dinner or anything like that. So have a minyan, anything like that. So, anyways, hi guys. Um, I'm just on here. I just can't let these lies go. I did unfortunately tune into a little bit of what Lindy and Boris are saying right now. Shouldn't have. I'm unsubscribed. Hold on, let me get a sip of my tab. Hold on. He always does that lispy voice for me too, this is the only shade that I'll throw, is that I don't have a lispy voice. If anybody has a lispy voice, it would be Boris. That's kind of like the joke behind the scenes, but I mean, it's funny, I guess, but that's not how I talk. Um, okay, let's go on about this. I think it's, first of all, hi, everybody. Let me bring up the side chat, guys, so I don't forget this. So I don't not do this. Hold on a second, guys. Let me bring up this. And hold on. Live chat. Hey, Robin. Gosh, one person talking. 27 people listening, though. Hey, people who are listening, go ahead and chat. I'm not going to bite. I have any questions. I'm an open book. Any questions that anybody may have, may not have, please ask me. It's really sad that this had to all be brought on because I wanted peace and because I went with my heart. And I'm still very glad I did. It doesn't affect me, this stuff in the real world. I've had a really, really tough week. And I want to say thank you to Hey Street Life. That's cool. That's cool. I've had a really tough few days, not for anything online, situational, things I can't talk about, but just really tough. And actually, it was Becca who almost a few times almost had pulled me out of that deep depression to get me online to come into a hangout, which I probably should have done because I know I would have felt better. I would have laughed, but it truly was. I mean, she messaged me and let me know, like, hey, are you okay? Kind of a thing. And that was really nice. That goes more to show, again, the kind of people that they are, and that they were unfairly targeted by groups of people, myself included at the time. And when I did it, I believed it. I believed that I was being harassed, and I didn't allow myself to see it how it actually was, because that would be going against the momentum, if that makes sense. What kind of a heartless person bans a chimp? I know, right? Hey, Kat. I didn't actually buy subs for Berg. What I did was I put him on the sub train, sub for sub. There's about a dozen just different groups, and along with me and a bunch of other people that I guess I won't mention, passed it around and got him like 150 subs. We thought that maybe he would put up or shut up, that he would finally then stop bitching about it, and he said he would do all this, he would do all this content and whatever, and I thought I was helping somebody out, and a lot of times those things like drop off. I'm not sure if he's dropping off right now or not, but in hindsight, with how he treats people, and that he I shouldn't have done it in hindsight, but that's exactly what happened. Hey, Rose Red, you're a liar, a fake money hog, get a job. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about some of the things that Lindy said. My husband is not paying my, I can't talk about all this. My husband is not paying my bills at all. He has not paid my attorney fees. In the beginning, he put a $7,500 retainer down to the attorney that he picked, him and his attorney, and I paid that back plus. He has not shelled out any money at all. As far as the money going for mediation, it had to be canceled already once. There was no way for me to get there. It was a panic time and I didn't get any money from anybody. I couldn't get any money from anybody. At the very last minute, we had an emergency phone call with the judge, and she forced the other hand to pay $1,500 to get me there. I don't have a condo that I could actually be renting out right now. If I had money, it would be a different story. If I had any of my money that is actually mine, I could take Rory because I would need help because I can't even go up and down the stairs. Get out there. I would, if I had money, put my things in storage and catch up the back HOA fees. When you want to rent out your place as well, they have a service that does it. It's like an Airbnb, but I can't remember what it's called. Like, it's not Vivo, but it's some other kind of a service. My fear is, even if I could blink and wave a magic wand, that because there is so much owing in arrears on it, that they would not let me do it. That's if even I could get back there. I can't get back there. I don't have the money for storage. I don't have the money for anything. I'm basically got out here to Nevada, drove to Arizona, hoped and prayed that I'd be able to get my belongings, because remember, I have not gotten any of my belongings at all. I've not gotten anything, and I have not been able to do that. So hold on a second, guys. Let me just take a drink. Hey, Sean. Welcome, welcome. I know I'd love to get those subs pulled back. Yeah, Kim. And, Cindy Talks, I heard you say, I thought I said thank you for $5 that you gave me. I don't understand. The only reason that she's given Lindy is that I she already had blocked me. I mean, it was already a deal that afterwards that I took the money from them because they graciously gave it to me. It was already that she went on and she said in her hangout, the truce is off. This is before Dave and Becca came on panel. The truce is off. She blocked me on Twitter and all these things. I wrote her a letter, and I don't know if she, just saying whatever. I'm sure she can show it because she shows everything else. And she seemed to soften at that, and she said that Boris did that bashing hangout on me, but she didn't. I mean, bashing on me about that I say I'm going to produce content or do something and I don't. Yeah, I'm depressed. I'm depressed. What else do you want to hear? But you have to have funds for them to fix things that get broke. Hey, Mama Mouse, I'm so glad that you're here. Did I tell you I won the lottery today? Oh my God, Tammy, congratulations. I don't know if this is a joke or if that's true, but if it's true, congratulations. Something about said in the last part that I heard, which is a straight up lie. I don't know. I'm not saying that they're lying, but whoever brought you the story, some story that somebody said that I had to do was meet them in a mall in Las Vegas, and they would give me $5,000 around Christmas time. That's just never happened. That's a straight up lie. I mean, if anybody has any questions to ask me, please do. Oh, it's a joke. Oh, sorry, Tammy. Any questions that anybody has to ask me? I am very happy with my decision to, you know, I don't want to say be friends with Dave and Becca, but not even a decision. I'm happy that they forgave me of my part in bashing them. I'm seriously, I'm happy. I can't imagine. I truly believed, because some people are really, really good at trolling, that the whole suicide attempt that Becca had was just staged and they were going to come after me, and it was all meant as an attack on me. And I believed it, and a lot of people believed it. And now to think that this woman was feeling as dark and desperate as I have felt. For that, I deserve this part of that, and I'm willing to say that. I really don't care. All that Lindy and Boris do is they're only together. He'll get sick of it. He gets sick of it because all she wants to do is bash. And now she's got someone with him that will bash people, and he's getting a little bit of, notoriety for it with his voices or whatever he does, and that's all that's going to happen. And then it's going to be like clockwork. 6 months from now, they'll break up again because he can't stand that all she does is fight with every single person online. All she does is fight. And what will happen is that they'll break up again. She'll say all the same stuff. They're just together. They're like I was researching the story that Lisa and I were going to do for the crime series thing that we're going to do. She's on vacation right now, though. That's why it hasn't started yet, on her anniversary cruise. But it reminded me of, like, in a way, like Carla Homolka, these couples that all they want to do, like their complete happiness is, it's almost like sexual to them. It's like bashing, because I still can't fathom why they would think that I deserved all this. I can't. Boris has done enough. He's a horrible, 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 horrible person. He would shit on you if you were dying on the ground. He would. He is a miserable, and I know that he's depressed, and for that I have empathy for. I understand that part of it. I understand that right now he's bonding again with Lindy over this. We can beat up Kat again. We can bring this back up, even though she's, really, really weak, vulnerable, everything. This is a good time to bring up that she's got something on her wish list that I don't think should be there. The wish list, I'll talk about this, which is, I was going to go in there and remove stuff. Now I'm like, I don't even care. There was things on there for me so I could remember that having on the wish list, right? I was going through and getting recommendations and then just adding it and clicking it and adding it. And all the while was going to go back and kind of, I don't know if you could put things in categories or take a lot of the stuff. I'm not a person who's going to say, do something indulgent. I mean, there was regular things on there. It wasn't even my idea in the first place. But I mean, if anybody does want to do that, I would be more than happy. I need it. I completely need it. Kitty cat. Okay. Hi, Gina. Hey, beautiful. I have a question. Why do you care what anybody on the board thinks, any of them? Who are they to you? Someone wants to do something nice for you. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. And I really don't. It's like, don't bring up these big, you know, I don't. I mean, truly, my depression for the past, the bigger one is something situational, kind of big that happened. And and I can't talk about it, but sometime I will. You know me, guys. I'll tell you guys. But when I hear it and I hear Lindy say that somebody was going to meet me in a mall and wanted to give me $5,000, and when I heard Lindy say that my husband's paying for my attorney's fees, my husband is not paying for my attorney's fees. When I heard that, you know, there was a few people that I trusted enough to ask when I thought that I had to go to mediation. And mind you, every single thing that anybody has given to me is on PayPal. And I will go back just like Nina did, although Nina didn't give me all mine back. That's another video that I want to do. Maybe Nina can help me out. And I will give it back, or I will ask if they want to. I will. That's what I'm going to do. And there won't be a lot said about that, which is fine. But that's just at one point, I won't need that. And at one point, they can pay it forward to somebody else, or say, no, you keep it and you pay it forward to somebody else. And I will pick out a couple of different, maybe we can all find somebody on here who really needs it, but we'll do something good with it. I just really need it. I really need it. And for her to spin it, because that's all that she's got. She doesn't have anything. I'm not bashing her. You know, she's going to hold me accountable because people came on my panel that I don't blame Dave and Becca for being mad at her because of now I understand the suicide thing. Now I understand all that. Now I understand a husband who was protecting his wife. I wish at one point we could have all talked. Lindy never would have talked. I never was begging her, pleading with her. I thought it'd be better if Lindy came along and made a truce, if she could, with them, so she wouldn't bash me. That's it. Anything to keep Lindy calm is better, so she doesn't bash you. That's exactly what it is. And somebody had said that to me in the comments before. Like, when are you going to grow some balls and tell Lindy this and whatever? Because I don't want to fight with her again. Because she's vicious and she looks stuff up and she'll say other people do, but it's her. And she cuts to the quick. And she's got a very brilliant way of taking information and turning it into something negative and wrong when there's not much there. Like, if you really think about what they said about me, they mocked my wish list, and they said that my husband's paying for my attorney fees, which that's not the truth at all. Hold on, take a sip. Let me go back and read some of this. Go back and read this. Sorry, guys. Tammy, you are crazy, girl. I don't know what to make of you, girl. Okay. Boris has said his mommy died, so he's reported to tea parties with his dogs and fucking Lindy's ranch scooter. You see, I giggled at that, which was kind of funny, and it's going to have about 10 scopes because of that. You better fly right. Don't giggle at something. Otherwise, you will get twisted facts thrown out there about you. Yes, Lori, you can ask anything. Is that Lori? What happened to all my admins? Wait a second. I thought I had eating lobster. Ooh, she's begging now too, selling nudes. Well, eating lobster. Mr. Lindy is listening to live stream, trying to debunk you. Okay. Why doesn't he come? Do you want to talk to me? Why doesn't he ask him to have me on his stream? Ask him to have me on his stream. There's nothing that I have to hide. If I can't answer something because of the divorce, I can't answer it. But he can answer why he is a vicious, cruel person. I have not said a word about him. I have not done a thing. And he thinks that he's just vicious. He's just not a nice person. D.B. Cooper. Well, we know who that basically is. Thank you, Lori. Yeah, I've had other things on my wish list. Oh God, these are some weird people. The Oreo thing, yeah, that was kind of funny. Yeah, the Oreos, what did I see? I sent a message, and I never do this, to, God, you don't have to buy my Oreos. But Hungry Fat Chick, is that her name? I just think that she's a sweet, sweet, sweet soul. She's done videos with Nikocado Avocado. And she's here in Vegas, and I sent her a message, and I saw her wish list, and so I just looked at it, and one of the first things on there were those, and I'm like, did those exist? Like Oreos with like a ton and ton and ton of filling in the middle of it. So when you click to add it, I think I did see it said 9 whatever. I always assume that's in packs of 3, like with whatever, like there's multiple packs of things. I mean, definitely I would use my common sense, and if it's cost this much for one package, definitely no, but I thought it was more than one. But thank you for calling me very pathetic. It's not going to work on me. It's not going to work on me. Lori, where are you? I'm going to make you an admin here so you can help me. Hey, 180. Hey, thank you for being here. Why is Mr. Lindy so obsessed with your life? You know, it's because I basically think, I don't think he is. I think that's just Lindy and Boris's bonding thing. I mean, I'm not throwing shade. To me, that's what, you know, when I have intelligent conversations with people behind the scene, and we're not trying to like throw shade, we're just kind of like, giving our 2 cents on how it looks to be like that is kind of what they do for their fun. Like they just like to trash on people. And he, when he's back right away with her, he basically does anything that she wants. So I think he's just making her happy. And I think he lacks all empathy for anybody else besides himself. I think he has on that scale of empathy, I just don't feel that he has it. Him or her both, or it's something else. I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist, but why you would, I mean, if you really think about it, like what they're saying about me, they don't like my wish list. They don't like that. They think that it deserves to have all of these hangouts done about me or bashing things done because I decided that I wanted peace. And I've actually asked for peace from Dave and Becca a while ago. It was a while thing. Dave wasn't going to do it. He was protecting his wife, and I completely understand that. Becca, we talked back and forth real in an email. And like I had said a few different times, when she gave me the explanation, a different side, a different way of thinking about it, of the suicide attempt, in my head, I clicked, what if that was true? What if that was true? What if a person was so just distraught that even if you didn't want to die, you wanted to be heard because you were that depressed. And I don't want to be the cause of that for anybody. I don't. And I'm sorry that I had any part of playing that over. I just, no, no more. No mas. No mas, no mas. Let's see. Yeah, so all this because I'm friends with Dave. Yep. Exactly, Gina. Hey, Nick Mad. Welcome. Exactly, Lori. Thank you. I love that. Celeste, I know, right? That's cute. Well, Kat, I'll explain it like this for the cruel. Imagine if Paris Hilton went broke. She wouldn't think those items and prices were expensive level. Oh my God. I really need this like $50 bag of Oreos. Hello. You know what, that's really funny. I like my husband would have liked that one too. But the fact is I'm actually pretty what am I trying to say? When I buy things for myself in the past, um I'm just trying to think of, there was a time period that I went through that I was really, after I had my parents pass away, it was a coping mechanism to buy things. And I think that's kind of what I'm understanding. And the thing is I was always that way with other people as well. I was always really giving as much as I gave myself or anybody else, myself, I gave to everybody else as well. So, there you go. Exactly. So he'd be friends with you, Juan and Dave, move past. Yeah, exactly. Oh, are you okay, Celeste? Are you okay? Um, and on it wasn't even like I didn't have anything else to go by. And it was like clicking things that I went through that I saw that were interesting. Um, I didn't even know that the list actually worked because people were telling me that they would click on it and it would bring them back to theirs. It wasn't a thought of buy me, $10 Oreos or whatever. It wasn't. When I saw that, I thought it must be a 3-pack or something if I did, because I just wouldn't be that foolish with somebody else's money to say to do that. And there's I've seen all the wish lists that I've seen, and if you go through and look at anybody's on YouTube's, there's a lot of extravagant things on there, laptops, lighting, whatever. And I get that it's for their YouTube career, but it also has jewelry. It has I'm trying to think of what else I've seen on people's. I haven't looked at that many. But it's called a wish list. And there could be somebody that, I mean, it's not like it's a gun to your head when you sign on there that you have to buy this. It's like, it's not mentioned on there that paper towels and, what else? Dog food, dog treats, paper towels. I think I did put a couple clothing items out of there because I haven't even been able to get that back home. I have whatever I took when I very first left, which was a couple of outfits. That's why I'm sure Rory's sick of seeing me in things. And then we did go buy an outfit before one of the court hearings that I've worn to court. So that's all I'm going to say about that, because it's pretty petty. I mean, if you really think you should bash anybody, let alone, I make it pretty clear that I'm depressed. I make it pretty clear that I'm completely depressed. So I'm in front of you saying I'm this depressed. This is a good idea to do this. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Mallory. Hey, Vegas Barbie. Let me see. Hold on. Thank you, Barbie. Thank you, Barbie girl. Barbie girl, thank you. And I don't know what happened with, when I get depressed, I get, this is, I don't know. I have a lot of empathy in general. And sometimes when I did go to counseling before, it was explained to me that it's like part of the depression thing. There was two things that I heard that were really triggering. One thing was Berg bashing on Otome. And it was like, I just got so triggered of just a cry fest forever. Like, how could you, like, how are you saying all these things? Like, do you have no heart? And then the other thing was Barbie with what Elvis was saying. It was just like, I had to like do a double take. I'm like, I knew that he said the blubberous life or whatever, but then adding you on to it, it's just like, you see, I don't get that. I don't want to live in that world with those people. I don't want to be around those people that would do anything like that after someone has helped them, especially. Let me see. Oh my God, home now, surgery pain and nausea left. Are you okay? Thank you, 180. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. That's really nice. You guys are great too. And I know it's like I have this new group of I didn't even lose old people, so to speak. I mean, if people want to go in there and listen to that, I understand that it's entertaining. I understand it's like, it's popcorn, it's drama, it's, whatever. And I just happened to listen to it today for a little bit, but I'm unsubscribed from them. I have them blocked. I won't be going on and, going on about them. I know this is wash, rinse, repeat, because what's going to happen is that Boris will get some popularity like he did before doing this, and he'll think that it means anything. And then he'll get these ideas that he's going to do this in his head, and Lindy will pump him up about keep on doing the parodies and whatever. And then he will not be able to take that she keeps on with this negativity, Oh, Lori, thank you. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. You guys, oh, thank you. See, I'm not even crying. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. That's going to come in handy. That really will come in handy. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I can't believe I was in the hospital and 3 days and people still talking about this real drama. Yeah, exactly. Well, especially Celeste coming out of the hospital in 3 days you were there. So that wasn't an in and out thing. And I hope everything is going good. I hope they gave you some good painkillers. Exactly, Vegas Barbie. Hey, Chispa. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. I'm trying to go back here a little bit. Let's see. Hey, Mr. Green Jeans, welcome. I know. I know. Couple years ago, Gina. I want to get back to that. I want to get back to that. And you know, as far as oh, Celeste, thank you. Thank you. Well, wow, you just got out of surgery and did that and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The prayers do lift the prayers do lift up. I feel that I always feel better after I come on. Like I said, Becca almost had me come on a couple of different times and I should have, but it's like and Rory came over. Another friend of mine was worried. Lisa was worried, so she had Rory come over here to check on me. And Rory, I don't know if I heard her do something in here. I know she could probably tell you that the look I gave her of like, it was like I just wanted to be left alone. I'm not going to go into it. I just wanted to, it wasn't a mean thing at all. At all, she can tell you that I was just like, I can't take it anymore. And it wasn't anything to do with this online stuff. It was what's going on. It's like, Lisa described it to me like you put up all of your adrenaline fighting for the first, it's been going on a year, guys. This is a year. You put up all the adrenaline in the beginning, and at the very end, it's like you're spent. You're completely spent. So, oh, free birdie. Thank you. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. God bless. I love your little emojis too. I love the peace and the hearts and the prayers. Thank you very much. Thank you. You see, this is, you guys are just great. I did, Mr. Green Jeans. Thank you for that, and it's all good. You're welcome here anytime. Definitely. Exactly, Celeste. Exactly. Hey, you better not be cursing on me. You better not be cursing on me. Celeste, stop making jokes when it's the pain medication, Celeste. It's the pain medication. I love you. Okay, Celeste, I'm keeping that. Hold on a second. I'm going to take a screenshot of that because that was really funny. You just lifted me up. You just lifted me higher. Robert, you know what? Now that Becca and Dave coming down there, did I was hyped up from believing and feeding into drama, thinking, oh my God, they completely hate me. They really hate me. What are they doing down here? In hindsight, they were so close and they were respectful of me. They didn't wait to catch me outside and get a video. They didn't come anywhere near my proximity of, they could have done that. And I wish I would have met with them. I really wish I would have met with them and had, broke bread with them. I really do, because I think anybody probably who meets Dave ends up walking away and being happy that they did. I think I think those two together as a team are very uplifting people. And I think the negative side that people can see are when they're being attacked. I think if they weren't attacked, look at all that they have done for this community. They have given and given and given, not just publicly, privately. I've heard other people say privately, people who have done streams or anything and they've gotten something, PayPal or whatever, and they're just good Midwestern people. And the little fibs and stuff that he did added to his character. It was like, what are you going to believe? and they were harmless. They were absolutely harmless, what he said. Oh, I remember too, before they came, somebody was passing out, and I won't mention names because I don't want to, I like everybody that I used to talk to. I just think that everybody should come around and stop drinking the Kool-Aid. I did. I followed my heart. I followed my heart. This had nothing to do with money because the money came way after it. I followed my heart and reached out to them. And why wouldn't you err on the side of him having cancer? He could be a little rosy and he could not make it. And also, I know that he's had his radiation treatment because he's had his max for radiation treatment. He can't have any more. So he didn't have a full round of it. Just all of the stuff. He's not begging for money. So while he's getting radiation treatment, he's giving money away. You just don't like it that you've met your match. You've met somebody who is smarter and has more money than you. And that's just the truth. And people can't use the excuse that he's doing it on this credit. And whenever he would do something, I remember the chatter would constantly be about how did he do it? How could he do it? And they'd come up with, I don't know who would, but some kind of like, if you twisted your head and you stood upside down and you cocked one eye, you could see, maybe that would be it. Instead of just saying, well, he obviously has money or access to money, and he's very giving with it. I was going on about something else, but I don't remember. Hey, Yehudi, thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, so here, Freebird, I'm gonna make you an admin if I could, if that's okay. Um, if you think about that, guys, you know, here, Gina, if I could ask you to be a moderator too. I know it's hard sometimes when it goes by. Here, Gina. I'm sorry. If you think about it, and I still will fondly remember the nice gesture that Jack did for me, Jack Sparrow, when he reached out to me and sent me that letter. And he was always nice to me. So I think that maybe obviously he believes in what he's saying. But if he steps back, Jack, if you're listening just for a second, if you step back and all because Stickers was in a really hard spot and accepted the kind gesture of the money from Dave, he got completely turned on. And as far as going to his wife, and now you've turned him into this wife abuser, you've turned him into this wife beater, it's like all of this stems back from because you didn't want to fight with Dave. And it's like, who's the real bad guy here doing that? It just, if people, and I don't even think half the people who are in there cheering anybody on when they say that actually mean it. Cindy Talks, I don't think that you hate me. I think that if we met, you've been really nice in Arizona, you'd be nice. I think that there's people though that depend on what chat room they go to. They want to be in with the people and what they're saying. They kind of want to join the crowd as far as that goes. And I've done that myself, so I don't blame anybody for doing that. Let me go back here. Why does she care about who's giving me super chats? Why? Thank you, Celeste. That really well said. Let me see what I didn't see what free wait. Yeah, Free Birdie. It really does. It really does. I mean, maybe that's what God I I would have to think that when God teaches you to look for the good in things, just in all of the Bible preaching, and that really is one of the good things that comes out of that, a different perspective on things and where you could make improvements, definitely. And yeah, I just had an aha moment there. Thank you for that. I did actually. I did, thinking about, that's it's very true. She's talking about my boobs. Why is she talking about my boobs? What is she saying about my boobs? You see, I don't understand. I mean, hey, Lisa. Lisa, if it's okay, can I make you an honorary admin in the room? You don't have to do anything, an honorary moderator. Lisa is somebody who has gone through. That's why, Lisa, every video that you did, 45 and Fab, if you guys aren't subscribed to her yet, subscribe to her. Every video that she did, before her father passed away, after her father passed away, they were so real and they were so raw. And I was along there with you, girl. Because if you've gone through that, just that dark, just that lost and betrayal in family, and all of this happening at a horrible time, like when your dad leaves you, it really does. I mean, it takes a while. It takes. I mean, it's like every time that you were, when if I saw that you came on and you could do a video and you made yourself presentable because you have a way of being, a way of people expect your videos to be, it really does give me hope that gonna get through this. Just gonna get through this. Just gonna get through this. So, let me see. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you. That makes me feel good. Exactly. You're only 27 one time. Jesus was Jewish. Exactly. The stalking video, my verse on the stalking video referring to, I apologize. That's a good question. That's a good question for a religious debate. Well, that's a very good question. Wouldn't that be a good? Because I've actually talked about this, having lived the life of going to Christian Catholic schools. Um, would you? He is Jewish because he was born of a Jewish mother, and you're Jewish. But then Christianity is him. So that's a very deep question. And I love topics like that. I really do. Not to ever offend anybody, but just to like think about it. Like I know my nephew over in Israel goes to yeshiva school, and they sit there all day long and they talk about just passages in the Bible, like what does it actually mean, like, you should never, mixing Jews, if you're Orthodox, you're not supposed to mix milk and meat. What does that actually mean? Is it because it says in the Bible, boiling a kid in its mother's milk, and some people think that that's actually just talks about animal abuse. But just the interesting interpretations of things, or I like that stuff. No, Michael, I wasn't. Yep, that's a deal. Life passes away too fast. Yep, yep. Yes, they do. They are seamless. They're seamless. So if anybody else, let's see, I don't know what she's talking about, my boobs. Oh, did you really, Vegas Barbie? Lucky girl. Does that mean you get free lip injections and Botox and all that fun stuff? Oh my gosh. That would be a dream job. Oh. Oh, big hugs to your daddy. You're so lucky to still have him, Celeste. Take care of your. Thank you, Celeste. Thank you. God bless. Take care of your daddy. You take care of yourself and you heal. Next time I hear from you, I want to hear that you're looped up on really good pain meds. Get your first Botox. Botox, I know. Botox. Y'all, you are so blessed. You are so blessed, Celeste. You never realize how you have everything going on each burner and your life is full. And even if you do, because you've had horrible things happen to you, how much things can get taken away more and more and more. And it's like, great, now I'm freaking myself out. Wait, do you have a life, dude, or do you smoke crack all day and work? But what's the deal with my boob job? Can anybody tell me what the deal with my boob job was? Is there a fascination she's talking about? I don't understand. This is really, I don't know what to do about it at this point. I guess thank the thumbs down department. Whoa, guys, 73. Someone's been busy with their master accounts. Hit the thumbs up, guys, button if you'd like to. It's always a kind of a game. I don't even know what she's talking about with the boob job. There was a point. This is how petty it gets too. There was a point when after I had I lost a lot of weight, and so my boobs were really literally down to my ankles. I mean, they were tubular. They were very, very bad, and they were always really big. So I had a breast lift. And when my doctor did it, he took just everything. And when you're used to having larger boobs, even after I had lost weight, I was. So then I went on the hunt for breast implants because I'm still a big girl. So when you put the largest you can get, my size is like 800 cc's, and when you do that, it doesn't even. It's you can't even tell that much. So then I got this is all when I had my money, using my money, not my husband's, my money. But then what was I going to say? Then they can't put the largest one in at one time. They have to kind of stretch the skin out. So he put in, I think it was like 1,700, and then he put in like 2,800. And I'm happy with them now. Oh, and one of the times there was a complication, I can't think of the name now. I never can think of the name. A sonoma, something happened where like something formed on the side of my breast. And I had already gone back to Arizona, to get implants that large, you can only have them done in California or in Florida. There's a couple of doctors. And I was told that it's because it was dangerous. It was by my nipple that I may lose my nipple at the time. And that actually was something that was told to Nina Unrated, Nina Santiago, because she was going to go down there and help me. But she turned it into, she didn't, and then she turned it into that I lost my nipple. If I lost my nipple, I know that Trisha Paytas's mom did. I mean, I would say it and report the plastic surgery that I had to get it back in. But now it's like turned into that, which I know how I know how Boyd works. I get how it does that. But it's just not that big of a story on that. My kids did one hell of a boob job on me, completely sucked me dry. You see, Free Birdie, look at the good that you did with those boobs. I think that's beautiful. You kept them fed and you kept them healthy, because there's nothing like mama's milk. And that's a beautiful thing. No shame in that. Right, exactly. Oh my gosh, girl, Lisa, you have an amazing body. And you guys, if you guys again have not subscribed to her, which you probably have, you have an amazing body. You just do. You would be a dream goal. Everything looks good on you. When you do your Stitch Fix things, it's like everything looks good on you. And it's like, I always do that too. I always do that with my friends who have like really good bodies. I have in the past. I always go like, I want her to dress like really, really sexy, because if I looked like that, I would be like rolling around naked all the time, basically. But there's some of the sexy things on there. I'm like, girl, keep that. You look so good. I know you have your style. Oh my God, I know you have your style. But I would like to go out there and meet you and turn you into a glamorous sex pinup kitten. Although I've seen your pinup pictures, your sexy pictures, and pretty smoking hot. The one with the cigarette, pretty hot. That's all I got to say. Hey, Judy. Hold on a second. I want to just check this out. It's so funny. Certain, okay. Certain trolls, um, when you go to somebody's page too, you can go to their page and then you can like backsplash, back, whatever. Certain trolls have a way that they know they're going to get kicked out of a room right away if they ask it like that. Um, so they ask it in a way of like, I don't mean to be intrusive, but Judy, I'm just going to answer because I don't care. Why haven't we seen me? Because I haven't felt like being on cam. I haven't felt like being on cam. I have had a really sucky couple of years, and I just haven't felt like that. Now, if the answer would have been because I put on 200 pounds, or I had plastic surgery and it went bad and I was hiding, wouldn't that be horrible? Wouldn't that be a horrible thing? And you would feel probably bad for somebody who had to hide because of that, right? So I just don't understand that question ever making any sense. You know, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like I want to put on a face, or it's hard. I cry a lot. I cry a lot, honestly. So, oh my God, Free Birdie, I could squirt my milk 8 feet across the room. Ah! Kickbox. Oh, yeah, I wish. Please do this right away. Please do right away. What should I do right away? I missed it. I want to Botox my sack. Oh, there's nothing wrong with saggy balls. They're cute. They're cute little saggy balls. Big droopy saggy balls. Saggy. They're cute. Oh God. She's going back to that. Is she going back to that now? Okay. Trisha Paytas, under my name, when I first came on YouTube. I mean, this is just funny. When I first came on YouTube, there's videos on it. Trisha Paytas made a video response to me. I was critical of her. At the time, it got me subscribers, and I didn't know how the whole YouTube thing worked. That's it. It wasn't that I didn't believe that. What I was saying, it was more that I didn't think it would affect her because she was so big. And once I found out that it really affected her and that she read it, when I would say a comment to her like, "Oh, you shouldn't do this, kids are whatever and whatever," then I stopped. And I actually made an apology video to her. She made a response video to her. And we have quite a few times corresponded privately. And she said, if I get out to LA, I don't know if she would still do it, but she said if I come out to LA, that she would love to meet me. Nothing more to it than that. I just don't understand, Lindy, why you can't move on to somebody else because you're just so mad. I'm not going to not be friends with Dave and Becca. It's not going to happen. And I'm not going to stop saying that they're good people. I'm going to keep on saying that they're good people because that's how I believe. That's what I believe. And I want to make amends for believing a whole bunch of hooey. And these people have asked for people to lay down their weapons before. I don't understand, Lindy, why you want to keep fighting. Your list of people that you want to fight with right now is so long. I mean, I can't put my head on your shoulder, so maybe it doesn't affect you the same way. Maybe you just aren't affected, but all that negativity, I don't know. Exactly. Thank you, Rosamia. That's what I'm going to stand by. This attack on Kat by Boris and Lindy is a bonding experience for them. Hatred to share. That's exactly it. It reminds me of the Homolka, Carla Homolka, with her and her boyfriend were these massive serial killers. And I don't mean that they're serial killers, but their love grew and bonded over how they could torture people. And you will see it. You're not going to see them ever change their ways and be these happy people. He's tried and she wouldn't do it. That's what he's said before. That's when they've broken up before. Ask anybody who knows them. They've broken up because he can't stop Lindy from fighting with people and being negative with people. And she will just keep it on, and that's fine. Do what you got to do. But I wanted to say that my husband was not ordered to pay my attorney's fees at all. What else? If I'm able to rent out my home in Florida, I would be doing so. I'd like to be able to have some income, get some money. I would love to have that. I'm hoping that this is coming to an end very soon and it will be free and clear mine. There's a lot of fees to be paid. Back fees, back taxes, back association, back special assessment, one of which when we were friends, supposedly a troll brought to her that we didn't pay taxes for 2017. This is a troll. And she said it was a good troll. And she wanted to just tell me about that. And I always knew that it was her. But you know, the only way to deal with her, seriously, is keep her slightly friends. Because if she has her hooks on you, there is no level that she won't stop at all. Hey, JK, welcome. Yeah, I don't get the lisp thing. I don't have a lisp. I mean, he actually, I'm not gonna go into that, but he actually has that problem. So, but it's all good. Thank you, Free Birdie. I'm really proud of you for having the humility to change your mind. Yeah, it was when I reached out to her to begin with a few months ago, it really wasn't that I wanted just fighting all over the place, to stop with whoever it was. I just wanted it to stop. And when she wrote back to me privately and she said, I just want to say this, I just want to say my story and what happened and how I felt and everything. And this was in private, and it was the exact same story that I had heard, but reading it, it just put this little tick in me, like, what if I was wrong? What if I was wrong? And then I just kind of wrote her back and said the things that, I had been, hurt about or upset about or whatever. And it took a while after that. I mean, we kind of had a semi truce that Dave wasn't going to have, because I would come in there and he was protecting his wife. And so it wasn't an overnight thing. It had nothing to do with money. And then when I heard him after he had his radiation, and I don't care, I heard my brother, and there was just no way. I heard my brother with him trying to actually muster up strength to put on that face of funny prank playing Dave. It was like, anyways, that's how I feel. I'm reading back, guys. No, I didn't stalk Lindy for a long time. I was friends with, for anybody in this place who may not know, I am friends with Lisa D1. And she's somebody that has trolled Lisa D1 for a long time. I don't know if she does it anymore. I don't know, whatever. But that brought her to um, Guru Gossip. And God, the story is so long ago, I don't remember exactly how it goes now. Rory was friends with Wendy, and Wendy had an obsession with me as well. Why, I don't know. She told Rory that we were actually friends and all this stuff, and it wasn't. And so Rory ended up speaking to Lindy on Guru Gossip, but Lindy was then Tallulah Bell, which it's been brought up, the proof. It's been shown the proof of her being Tallulah Bell. And since then, it's just her never admitting that that's who she was. Oh, and then with me, she's been just other names. And it was like, once you see her troll names, it's really easy to see. Now she's going to come back and she's going to say, yes, everybody's a Lindy troll. Everybody's whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't even really care anymore. I really don't care anymore. So, but that's the story with her. So she's actually followed me. I was friends with Lisa, a different Lisa, not this Lisa. Not, anyways. And then the hangout thing happened, and it was on Guru Gossip. Like, one of the people over there said, hey, Glamorous Kat's going to be on a hangout. Nobody knew what they were actually then. So Lindy came over and had like a million troll accounts and just trolled the hell out of me. And she would gather people that I was having fights with at the time. And, she does good things. Like, you guys, I see this. I see Spirit of Salt. I see that you are connecting and talking with Dragon's Roar or whatever that name is. I'm just telling you, people on, it's the same thing that happened to the people on Twitter. There was an account named Dishing Dirt that got busted that it was actually Lindy. And for months and months and months, they were having this relationship with this person that they believed was somebody, but it was actually Lindy. Lindy's got a very good way of just using all of these accounts and going to people and planting little seeds into people's heads. So, Spirit, I'm just saying, if a lot of the talk is about what I've done or about me or whatever, just see if you could speak to this dragon person on the phone. I bet you won't be able to. So, sorry, I'm like way behind. Lindy seems to be writing history and there's no stopping her. I liked it when there was peace. Yeah. Oh, after this, I'm not gonna, hey, Becca! Hey, Becca. Hey, Dave! Yay! Ooh, you do? Oh, ooh. And Lori, who was dishing dirt. I won't make her say it because I don't want her to be targeted. But everybody knows dishing dirt was I can't think of her name now. Lindy. Yeah, Vegas Barbie. That's her. And she's gonna say, oh, but I'm not trying to further anything on. I'm just not gonna be allowed to be just kicked and dragged and lied about. I mean, you just completely just straight up lied about me. My husband is not ordered to pay my attorney bills. I wish he would be ordered to pay my attorney bills. He's not. He paid a $7,500 retainer in the very beginning, of which I gave him the money back when I cashed in. I was given 2 of my bonds, $10,000 bonds that I had. I was able to get 2 of them only, and they matured at like 1,300 or 13,000. And I gave him the money back, including the money that he put out for the first month of the Airbnb, and including the 2 $500 gift cards. That's all I've ever gotten from him. And the judge ordered him to pay for my trip home for this last mediation in an emergency effort to get me home, because at that point I wasn't telling anybody on YouTube about everything. I privately asked a few people, and I see that one of those people, I'll go through the list and see which one of those people decided that you would take that letter and turn it into something. That was me at a really low moment of trying to get help. I don't know. I don't expect anything else from people. I mean, I don't expect it, but it still hurts. It still hurts. Lindy posted, wait, 180, Lindy posted a picture of you, and I bet you 180 is a cutie. Hey, Lynn. No, she won't. No, she won't. All she's going to do is hate. Hey, Carrie. Welcome, girly. Yeah, girl, you have. So basically, the answer with her, I don't know. She will find somebody else to go after, and she is. It's not like she's going after people right now. She's going after Dave and Becca full force of what she thinks, but it doesn't affect them at all. I mean, they're strong. It's like against Dave, it's like they're absolutely no match against Dave. And that's just the truth. He can cap on you. He can. He's just really good at doing that. Mallory, her attacks on Mallory, I think it maybe has lightened a little bit now because of this. Who else is she? It'll be somebody else. No, Ice Tucker, you're here. Oh, Becca, are you okay? Okay. Get well, girly. Get well. Oh, and I'm going to send you a message in a second. Get well. Yeah. Have her have Dave go out and get you some ice cream or something that makes you feel good. That always makes me feel good. Aw. Or get a good heating pad. Get Sophia and lay down and just watch like some funny movies or relax. Drink a bottle of wine. I asked Rory a serious question the other day. I said, do you think I should start drinking? I said, because people seem to be able to combat depression with drinking. And I said, like maybe I can just become oblivious every night and drink. I'm not kidding. Maybe. Seriously. Hey, Vanessa. Hey. Oh my God. Beautiful. So good to see you. Oh, the food ration boxes. Okay. Actually, they were what we were going to do. Those were put on, well, a lot of them a long time ago, was because I was going to start a channel or a part of my channel where I have on like pink camo and I do food reviews on food rations, because it was like last fall I got really into these people opening up these really old MREs. And my brother used to always get MREs, and because my family's been in the military, and I remember I loved a lot of it. And I thought it would be really cool. Plus, the meals are very healthy put together and calorie wise, and I actually like them. So I could do videos on it, and I could actually then also eat it, and it wouldn't be that. But they were put on there in the very beginning just for me to remember. I didn't know that you could actually get them like that. So no, don't wear dentures, not yet at least. Alcohol is a depressant, but people are so happy on it. People are so happy on the alcohol. I like MREs. Keep up the good work, Super Saver. Yeah, I heard something that anybody who has a wolf picture is Dave. That's what I heard. Anybody with the wolf picture. Okay, I'm being a little bit dramatic here. That she named off a bunch of people and they had wolf pictures. So they got to be Dave. To be honest, I think Boris and Lindy should be pitied. Imagine how empty and unfulfilled your life would be when you have so much. It's true, Lynn. It's true. And it sounds like, I can't say that right now and not have it come across like I'm trying to throw shade, but really, he's gotten to that point before. He gets to that point every 6 months when he breaks up with her because she's just too negative. She's just too negative, and she keeps fighting, and he can't stop it. And then what does he do? He goes into something so totally positive, like gardening or making soaps. Tell me I'm wrong. He did that. Or making candles. He goes into a whole other thing. And then it's like she just will keep on messaging him, keep on messaging him, keep on messaging him. Nobody can keep up with the amount that he wants to talk. When you're his friend, he wants to talk to you all the time. You can't keep up with that, because people have their lives. And then he eventually goes back to her, and it's like their sex is like, who can we go bash tonight? He used to say that, or she used to say that he would call her to get the gossip. I think he does more of that right now for her. But who knows? They do it together, and it's just, it should be pitied, because like, think about, I'm putting my life out there. My life pretty much sucks right now, but I'm trying to work through it. And, when you learn, when you know better, do better. But I don't know. That would really suck. Reading your chat out loud on Boris's, okay. Yeah, chiming in. I heard after the hurricane here, they had MREs and people were turning them away. So they ended up selling them in a salvage thing or something. But I'm like, don't turn that away. I'm glad that your life is so good that you can just turn away, all this food like that. I don't know why. I've always been like that though. I liked lunch food. I like food in like little compartments like that. And then I started watching, oh, I can't think of his name, but if you search it, he eats like he will be eating, opening up MREs from like the Vietnam War, or he'll open up MREs from from like World War II, and he actually eats some of it. He shows he tries pretty much everything, and he shows how long these things last. But that really got me into it, of like, that would be a good video of like having somebody, like a woman, a girly girl, and I could get a pink camo shirt and I could like do reviews. I thought it was going to be a brilliant idea, but I never did it. But maybe I will. I'm reading that, guys. Sorry. I'm all the wolves on YouTube. Cat, 1 can orange LaCroix, diet ocean spray cranberry juice, and 1 shot of Malibu rum, coconut rum. Happiness in a glass. Okay, screenshot. Gonna try that. Gonna try that. Yeah. When you have no content and you live for YouTube to hate, cuss, and you can't show the world what you look like. Well, the only shade that I'll say is that the reason that he does do that is because of his tooth problem. So everybody's right on that. It's a little shade I'm throwing. That's an outright shade, but a little bit. Yeah, he won't come on cam because of his teeth. He won't ever show his teeth. Really, Gina? Yes, isn't he cute? Oh, and I love the part because the old rations used to have cigarettes in them. And so he'll like the way that he just smokes that cigarette at the end, and you can just think of like all the soldiers who, you know, that they loved that cigarette at the end. And it made me really hankering for he would make his like instant coffee, and then he would put the cocoa in it. And he says there's nothing like the instant coffee of the United States military. Like their instant coffee with cocoa is like a mocha chino kind of a beverage, and it's really good. And it's interesting when he tries out all of the different MREs from different countries, because the French have, like, you think the French would have, like, woo woo, Francis. And Canadians have really good MREs. So it's just interesting. It's just interesting. I like to, you know. I'm reading, guys, sorry. I know he does when he eats some of that stuff, and there's like, or botulism. He knows what to look for, but he's gotten sick before. And then you see all these copycat ones come along and just eating old rancid. He does it so good though. I love the whole, I don't know, I love the whole, like, the music he plays. I love that he shows just his tray there. I want that canteen cup. I want that metal canteen cup because of that. I just think, hey, I'm going to do it still, guys. I'm still going to do MRE reviews. The Glamorous Life goes from Glamorous Life to like MRE reviews. I think Dave should do that with his camo. Dave needs to do that because Dave, did you guys see Dave eat that hot shit? Oh my God. Dave, how did you survive eating that? I accidentally ate the yellow mustard one time at a Chinese restaurant. One time, and it was a little bit, and you were eating everything and in like glasses. Oh my God. I thought it was a joke. I thought it wasn't real. Because there's nothing hotter than that shit. There is nothing hotter than that shit. Dave People, we need to send Dave like weird, crazy things to eat. That needs to be his shtick. Weird, crazy shit to eat. Seriously. He's already had all the chemo, all the radiation, all the everything in the world. Seriously. You know, it must be all scar tissue down there. So basically, let's just send him weird shit. Oh, Fugazi. Yes, that's it. Janie, yep, that's it. Steve, 1989, MRE info. Yes, that's exactly it. Escargot in a can, exactly. Davey can do what he wants in here. God, you guys are funny. Yep, Steve. Yep, 1989 MRE info. I love that channel. I can't take that. Must be it, Dave. We gotta you guys. We have to get something started to where like whatever the weird shit is from any country, we send it to him and have him eat it on cam. That would be fun. That would be so fun. Not just hot shit. He needs to do that ghost. Oh my God. He has to do is it the ghost pepper challenge? What is that little, everybody does this challenge and it's like a little pellet that they eat. I can't, it's like the hottest and it's a pellet or something. Ooh, some Louisiana. What's he brought home? Ooh, that would be good, you guys. I couldn't see, I can't do hot stuff at all. I can't. Queasy stuff, I'm already, that would be good to do in the if it's serious and you guys are gonna do sometime that house in Chicago would be fun because when like confronted with something really gross, I will start like gagging and like wanting to throw up and like literally like before I even get it near my mouth. So maybe that would make everybody throw up. I don't know. But that would be really fun to have as a challenge for everybody just to kind of like try this. I don't know. That'd be fun. I like weird things like that. Just be fun. We always had MREs in our house. My dad was a career army and I always liked the P&J. And yes, I like the P&J crackers. Yes, the jam was always really, really good. The peanut butter, that's one of the things that he eats that it doesn't matter if the peanut butter is 60 years old, it's still completely good. And I thought like you would think rancid peanuts, but I guess it's, I don't know. He eats it. It's good. The jam has always changed colors, but he can still always eat it, and it's always really good still. What are my favorite in there? I love their shelf stable milk, and I loved their chocolate pudding. I loved their, trying to think of what, oh, their spaghetti and meatball, or the spaghetti and meat sauce or meatballs. That was really good. That was like sweet. It had a sweet sauce on it. Yummy. Roadkill jerky. Ew! Is that serious, Mama Mouse, or like a joke? Is that serious? Ew! Ew! Who was that, Free Birdie? Resist, resist, resist. He only got sick once and it was a new MRE. Okay. Wow. Who came on? Who is the person? Free Birdie, who is your crush? Is it that is, you know, I've been fooled by I watched this guy. Do you guys watch this guy Denoy, and his video is, or his channel is called Living in a Van. I don't know if you guys watch him or not, but he's like he always does a play on things. Like he'll put a picture of like all these snakes on, like he's grilling up, and he'll say it's like roadkill, whatever, but it's actually just sausage. So I thought maybe that roadkill jerky was something else and they just did that. Because how can they actually do that? Send me a picture next time. Ew, 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 ew. Pull your finger. You a cutie, 180. You a cutie. Denoy, do you know Denoy? Do people here know Denoy? Don't you love Denoy? You guys watch, somebody put his link for that. Living in a van. He's such a nice guy. He glued his teeth back on to save money. He glued this guy. You know what? How humble that this guy is. It's just a complete opposite of like an Elvis. Speaking of Elvis, don't you love him? I love him. I just do. I feel bad for old Blue right now. Emery's and mess halls get a bad. Yes, I agree. That's what I'm talking about. Screwdriver fountains. Hello. Hello. Cheers. Woohoo. I have a trucker's wife tries it video of some of the weirder stuff if you're interested. Yes. Yes. Let me see. Hold on. Oh my God. What is this? Ew! 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 You gotta try that, dude. Edible insects jungle trail mix. Ew! Wait, let me go on. I'm getting the creepy crawlies now. Thinking about it. What about the stingers on the scorpions? Are they to be removed or eaten? How do you not get stung? Stingers attached. You can eat them. Ah! Oh my God. It means 5 bugs per pack. Oh, 1 Asian scorpion, 1 water scorpion. Okay, 1 horned beetle. Oh, let's see. It specifically states that there's 5, but there's only 3 different ones. Nice assortment of bugs. See, people are buying it for like a joke, Dave, not something real. Let me go back here. Ooh. Yes, if somebody wants to send me those really good double stuffed Oreos, actually they're like I think like quadruple stuffed. Thank you, Unglamorous Life wish list, Lindy. Let's see. Hold on. Na, 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 na. Scorpions. Super Saver. Ooh, I laugh at that. I'm gonna have like 50 videos done of me. Yikes, yikes. Okay, guys, but I'm gonna go for now. I'm gonna make this a good night though, because actually Dave and Becca got me out of my depression with the help of Rory, snapping me out of it, and from Becca texting me and everything. So I just want to say I really appreciate that. I truly do. I do. I just do, you guys. So anyways. Oh, tarantulas! Oh my God, I get the creepy crawlies. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You have got to. See, that would be so good to have in the Farmer Dave house that we are all going to be in, because that would be fun of all the reactions, because I'm not even kidding. I am so skittish. I get the creepy crawlies, like I have to itch, like things are running up. I'm so overreactive on those things. I'll start gagging and you know, whatever, just even touching it. But I couldn't look away. But I would not be able to look away. I would still have to watch. Ew. Yeah, with chronic wasting disease going on, I will not be. Yeah. I heard I ate crickets last Easter. They tasted like pumpkin seeds. Were they just really, really crunchy? Just really crunchy? Like really done well? They were ranch flavored roasted crickets. There you go. There you go. Lindy's, aw. Well, you guys, I love you guys. Um, y- Dave, you don't have to. You don't have to. You guys have done a lot. Really, I'm humbled for what you guys have done, seriously. Especially for me. I really am humbled. Thank you guys. Um, I will be back. Thank you. I will, Gina. I will. It's going to be good. I wish, Lindy, I wish you would stop. I wish you would back off. I think this is not worth it. None of this stuff is worth it at all. I think it's just foolish. I think life is way too short, and in a blink of an eye, it could be all gone, and it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Like, be good to each other, guys. So I love you guys, and I will talk to you later.